According to reports reaching us right now, we're meant to understand that another bomb blast has occurred along the Monguno to Maiduguri Road in Borno State. And we have a news central correspondent, Umar Kirawa, who is standing by to give us the updates now. Umar Kirawa, if you can hear me, good evening to you. I'd like to find out how true this particular story filtering in is.
Thank you very much. Good evening. I just got information from one of my sources in Monguno. He told me that two farmers lost their lives in the early hours of today, around 11 a.m. or so, on their way to their farm. They marched on an improvised explosive device, and then it led them to losing their lives. So far, so good. This is the information from Monguno. However, the state government, led by the acting governor of Borno State, Dr. Umar Usman Kadafur, was at the state specialist hospital this evening to sympathize with the families of the Goza bomb explosion, alongside with stakeholders of Goza, including the senator representing Southern Borno, Senator Mohammed Ali Dubey, the member representing House of Representatives, Goza Dambo and Chibok, Ahmed Jaha Babao, and then other stakeholders of Goza. They were at the state specialist hospital to sympathize with the victims of the Goza bomb explosion today.
We've heard that the Nigerian president, Bola Tinubu, has actually condemned the heinous act in the state and also sent his condolences, including the United States of America, also offering hands of hope onto those who have actually suffered these losses, grueling loss, I must say. Well, what has been the response of the governor of the state himself? Has he said anything? What has he said or done in the last 24 hours?
Well, it's a well-known fact that the governor of the state, Professor Babagana Umar Azulum, has not been in Borno while he traveled out of the town for Hajj. But the acting governor of the state, Dr. Umar Usman Kadafur, like I mentioned earlier, they were there at the hospital to sympathize with the victims of the bomb explosion of Goza. And the acting governor donated 5 million naira alongside of the stakeholders of Goza. They supported some of the families, and then they provided support to the families. The medical bills were cut by the state government since yesterday and then up to today.
So now that we see that seems as though the cities in Borno State are not safe, well, it might be too early to make that claim, but it seems as though the farms too are not also safe for citizens in Borno State. Kirawa, what does that tell you about the lives of people in the states, and what you think the governor or the government in the state needs to do at this time to nip such dastardly acts in and around the area?
Well, the truth is Borno has seen the darkest of ages. The insurgency has really turned Borno into something else, from home of peace to something else. But thank God, peace is gradually returning back to the state, and including communities within the Lake Chad region. Peace is picking up, but it's a major challenge both the military and, of course, the government, because the post commander of the multinational joint task force recently said during an international conference here in Maiduguri at the Memalari military cantonment, he made it clear that IEDs have been one of the major challenges of the military in this counterinsurgency operation. However, the armed forces have reaffirmed their commitment in ensuring that peace is maintained, and of course the IEDs that were detonated by these insurgents will surely be a thing of the past, but then it will be gradual, because from the information we are getting is that even the insurgents, sometimes they march on these IEDs because they are unaware of the locations they have planted those explosive devices, which is becoming a great challenge. However, communities are hopeful that this thing will surely come to pass. It will be history, but steadily and then gradually.
Well, we're actually hoping that peace, and most importantly, security will be restored to Borno State and every other state in the country that is going through these crimes or violence going on around. Omar Karawa, definitely we're going to keep tabs with you to get more details from you. And of course, we'll be able to talk to probably any of the government officials to get more details as regards what needs to be done to actually deal with all these bandits and all these criminals in the state. Thank you so much for giving us the updates at this time.
Thank you.
You're watching News Central now. A break will do here. When we return, we'll bring you more stories. Don't go away.